What's up, gang? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. Apotheosis and Froggy and Skippy and Bill. Is that everybody? I think I got everybody. Quiet morning. What's going on, folks? Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you all here. I gotta scroll through the messages here because there's things I want to respond to. So I have been streaming on YouTube for a long time. I just don't keep the VODs live on my main channel because YouTube doesn't like that. YouTube the algorithm kind of fucks up your channel if you leave VODs live on your channel, which is really cool. Really epic. So the VODs go unlisted once I'm done streaming, and then they get re-uploaded to the VOD channel, which is in the description if you're interested. I do not have a drink of choice right now, actually. I brushed my teeth not that long ago, so I'm not in drink mode yet. I have played Risk of Rain. I've played both Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain 2. I like Risk of Rain 2 more. I don't really vibe with Risk of Rain 1 too much, but Risk of Rain 2 is phenomenal. Great game. When are we getting the Morrowind video? Let me finish the Starfield video first. I am in the middle of playing Lies of P slowly. I'm playing it off stream. I'm not streaming that one. I probably would have streamed it in a different life, but not this time. What's up, MZ Core? What's up, Luffy? What's up, Gwen? How we doing? Have you read the newest JJK chapter? I think so. One that came out on Sunday. If it's spoiler stuff, then I haven't, but I wait for the official release. Who do you main in Risk of Rain 2? Who is my main? I don't really have a main, do I? Who's the character I played the most? I don't really have a main. I play pretty much everybody. Who's my favorite character? I haven't played it in a bit, so I'm kind of blanking on what the characters are. Let me pull up a little cheeky little cheeky little list here. Which character did I play the most? Oh, Multi, of course, duh. Yeah, Multi's my favorite. I love Multi. Multi goes so fucking hard. You stack a bunch of on-hit effects. You rock that nail gun. You stack a bunch of crit effects on the rivet gun, whatever it is. God, Multi goes hard. Multi's underrated as hell too. No one ever talks about Multi. Hey Mac, you're looking mighty kissable today. Well, thank you, Gwen. That's very nice. Just watched you criticize your Demon Slayer criticisms video? Okay, cool. Still waiting for Vagabond Musashi video more than even the manga itself. Well, you gonna keep waiting. Doing a rune level 1 run in Elden Ring? Sounds fun. I cannot find someone to do my commission art and it's harming my self-esteem. No one is getting back to me. I guess your commission must be cringe. Multi and Railgun are my goats. Railgun is pretty fun too. When will you cover Attack on Titan? Probably, I don't know. Maybe I never will. I talked about it before. I don't feel like I don't feel like I have anything to say about Attack on Titan. Anything that hasn't already been said, at least. I prefer to make videos when I feel like I have something to say about the stuff that I'm going to talk about, and I just don't feel like I have anything that's interesting to say about Attack on Titan. I also kind of don't want to like step into the waters of the fucking internet discourse of Attack on Titan, where everyone's like, it's either the greatest shit ever or it's complete and utter shit. Like you can't have like a middling opinion on it. Like no matter what I say, whether it's good or bad about the series, it's just going to be unpleasant for me. So. Can't believe I'm in time for the stream, yippee. What's up, Nazneen? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way in. I appreciate it. Fogger's getting full animations with their self-inserting cartoon characters, but I cannot find something entirely mundane. I also watched a video of 2 people reacting to your Demon Slayer video, and they were so obviously trying to always disagree with you. Okay. Cool. Mac, how would you rewrite the ending of Attack on Titan? I would have Eren and Armin make out passionately, and then have a full sex scene. For like, you know, that little whole like hour-and-a-half long special, that entire thing would just be a sex scene between Eren and Armin. That, I think, would really change the tides in terms of what people think of the ending. You pronounce my name well. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I try. I don't know R20. I swear your thumbnail for that video has to be your character praying like Masashi the charity on top. Maybe. Who's the bottom? It's Armin. You know it's Armin. Is that even a question? And while Eren and Armin were having sex, they say no homo over and over just to reiterate that they aren't gay. Yeah, I mean, that's just necessary, of course. R20 is it's cool short manga. It takes 20 minutes to read. Okay. They at least have socks on. Eren in his Titan form too. No, you know what? No, you know what? Part way through it, they both transform into their colossal Titan forms and just rail it up 60-meter style. Y'all feel me? Your cat is cute, Mac. She is, isn't she? Luna, the people were talking about you. I'm gonna flick your ear so you wake up. Oh, I didn't have to. Hi, cute girl. If during a 1 hour and 30-minute video of criticism and you don't agree with a single point, I think you're just being a contrarian. Listen, my video is just one man's opinion, and people are welcome to disagree with that opinion. That's all I have to say. I don't really want to, like, talk about people who respond to my Demon Slayer video. I don't want to stir up some drama by responding to their response or getting into it with them. I'm not the kind of person that wants to argue about anime with strangers on the internet. I posted my opinion. I stand by it. If people disagree with it, fine. Whatever. I don't care. Anime you got bored and quit watching. I can't think of any anime off the top of my head, but I was just thinking about earlier Blue Period. I got really far into the Blue Period manga and just dropped it because it was like just this circular plot where it would just repeat the same plot points over and over and over again. And I was looking at it on like the K manga act this morning, and I was like, oh, it's only like 130 chapters. I didn't even finish it, and it felt so much longer. I felt like I read like hundreds of chapters because it just kept repeating. And I was like, I really don't like this. Because it had like a good start. Like I liked it a lot in the beginning, and then it was just like, oh, it's just going to keep doing this, isn't it? What's up, Frangulon? How you doing? What's up, Next Gen? How are we? What's up, Nothing? Hello? Thanks for liking the stream on your way in. I appreciate that. Is the Hitler book still there? No, I got rid of it when I moved. Mac, I know I added you, but how you vibing with the Cast Crushers DLC they just announced? Did I get added? I don't remember getting added about that. I didn't know they announced the Castle Crushers DLC. I don't really like Castle Crushers, to be honest. My friends always wanted to play it when I was young, and I was like, I'm really not into this. Did they announce a DLC? Painter Boss Paradise. What is this? Steam Workshop. I mean, it's cool that they're still adding stuff, I guess. I'm doing great, next gen. Thanks for asking. I was this week. My parents were visiting from Michigan. I haven't seen them since I moved to Oregon, so it was good to see them. We went around and did some stuff. We went to Portland, went to the Japanese garden, went off to the coast, and hung out around a lighthouse. That was a very pretty experience. It was nice to just spend some time with them and relax. And I've just been, relaxing and vibing, and that's it. Was wondering if you're going to do more vlogs since our around is really good. I'd love to see it. Not gonna lie. I assume you're referring to the road trip one. That's an interesting question. I haven't gotten asked that in a long time. I'd like to do more like travel vlog stuff. I'd love to. I think videos like that are a lot of fun, and I really enjoy making that kind of thing. I just don't have a lot of opportunities to, I guess. And also, that video is like the worst performing video on the channel, so I'd probably have to put it on a second channel to not fuck up my channel statistics. What's up, Frangulon? How you doing? On top of the repetition, do you ever feel like anime dialogue repeats the same information a lot of the time? Like they'll explain an ability, then 5 minutes later explain it again. That it is definitely a thing with some series, I guess. I can't think of any like specific examples, but it depends on the series. There are definitely some that do it and some that don't. The Behemoth is a development studio where I just do not vibe with their games. Well, the two games that I know from them are Castle Crashers and Battle Block. And people love Castle Crashers and Battle Block. And for me, both Battle Crashers and Battle Block, Castle Crashers and Battle Block are just okay. I don't dislike them. I don't particularly want to play them. Hair different. It sure is. Man's opinion is not absolute. No one's is. I like Demon's Hair and disagree with most of Mack's stances on it, but you see me full on going against him. Yeah, we can disagree, and still be friends. Who cares? It's fucking anime, dude. Like what you like, and don't worry about what other people think all the time. How's living in Oregon? I love Oregon. I've lived here almost 3 years now, and I love it. Oregon's a wonderful place to live. Area. Sorry, my English is not good, so I forgot to put words sometimes. That's okay. I don't know. I'm obviously not going to become like a daily vlogger who just vlogs their day. That's nothing I vibe with. But I was thinking the other day. I took a trip out to the coast with my parents, and it was magnificent. It was so beautiful. I posted one of the pictures I took in the Discord. It was like the drive out there was fantastic. The place I went was ridiculously pretty. Like it was a really cool experience. And so I was trying to think. I'm like, when I think of doing like travel vlogs, I always think of like, if I were to travel to a different country, I'd love to make a video about that. If I were to travel onto another road trip, I'd love to make a video about that. But I could also just make like a short travel vlog where I like go up to Portland for the day and I just talk about things I like in Portland or whatever. And I might do that kind of thing. It's fun to do. Real fans watch travel vlog. That's true. real fans watch the road trip video. I like Castle Crashers as a game to play every now and then, but not the kind of game I can dedicate myself to consistently, like Monster Hunter or Left 4 Dead. It's like fine casual game to play. It's just I don't know. I just don't vibe with it. Title deceived me. I've been bamboozled. No, I was talking about the video game. I'm not a video. I mean, I'm making a video, but it's not gonna be out for a while. What's your opinion on the lettuce on Big Macs? I do not eat McDonald's burgers. McDonald's burgers are fucking gross. If I'm eating something at McDonald's, it's a chicken sandwich or chicken nuggets. It's the chicken. I eat the chicken at McDonald's. I do not eat the burgers. The burgers are fucking awful. It's kind of sad it's worse performing, but it's really fun to watch. Your videos are very calming and enjoyable. Well, thank you. I'm really glad you enjoy it, first of all. And to be honest, when I posted the video, I didn't expect it to do well. I made that video for me. I made it because I wanted to like catalog an important moment in my life, an important event in my life. And I'm really proud of the video that I made out of it. And so it really doesn't matter to me that the video didn't perform well. It just means that it's unlikely I will post videos like that to the main channel. Heard there's going to be a Lord of the Rings anime style movie about the Rohans. I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. What's up, Ultra? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way in. I appreciate that. Lettuce is mid. It's just filler to make a sandwich feel more valuable. That is true. Like if you're asking me about lettuce on a Big Mac, I can't comment because I don't like McDonald's burgers. But I'm 100% with Skippy on that one. Lettuce is a pointless food. Lettuce is a complete and utterly pointless food. It has no flavor. It dilutes the flavor of the foods that you put it on. It only exists to add a little crunchy texture. And if you want that, use fucking spinach because that actually has flavor. You know, if I'm gonna put something on my burger to add crunch, at least make sure it's something that adds flavor too. Come on, man. I just like to chew on things. It helps me control my urges. Okay, that's cool. All right, we're going to get into this fucking Elden Ring, okay? We got to ring it up. I get a little evil when I don't have my lettuce. You gotta watch us go into Tolkien. He is the goat of goats. The movie trilogy 2 is one of the best in history. I am betting money you'll enjoy it. I have this history of not seeing movies that are really popular. And it's not like a conscious thing that I do. It's like my dad, when I was a kid, would show me weird movies. Like I've seen probably most, if not all, of the Godzilla movies, but I haven't seen Star Wars. Like that. Like when I was a kid, my dad didn't show me Star Wars. He showed me Godzilla. You know. So it's not like I have this like if there's a famous movie series, there's a good chance that I haven't seen it. And it's not because I've gone out of my way to avoid it. I just haven't seen it, you know. Never seen a James Bond movie in my life. Never watched Harry Potter, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen anything like that. So. And as an adult, it's hard to find time to set aside for 4 hours director's cut of a movie that I'm not super interested in seeing in the first place. What's up, guys? How we doing? God, oh my God. I have been playing a little bit of Dark Souls 2 on this side here and there. Oh my God. Going from Dark Souls 2 to an actually functioning video game is like peeling off dead skin and shedding it, you know? That's what it feels like. God, Dark Souls 2 is such a shit game. I don't know how anyone likes it. Oh, I fucking hate it. Oh my God. Okay, there's someone shooting big arrows at me. I have 500,000 souls. H. Bomber Guy will tell you why. I haven't watched his video on it, but all I can say is he is wrong. Whatever he has to say about it, I love H. Bomber Guy. He makes good videos, very compelling arguments. I find it hard to believe he has anything right to say about Dark Souls 2 because it is such shit. It's so fucking bad. All right, I have to switch headphones. These headphones are not doing it for me. I was trying to, I've got these wireless headphones and I was trying to wear them because I don't want to fuck up my newly washed hair, which I'll thank you for the compliments on, by putting headphones over it. But man, I just like, when it comes to headphones, like I don't like being like blocked into my head. I do not like noise cancellation. Maybe I'm weird for this. I hate noise cancellation on headphones. I want to be able to hear the world around me. I don't like feeling I'm like I'm trapped in my skull. So I took off one of the headphones so I could like hear the world around me, and then hearing everything in just my right ear just doesn't do it for me. So headphones are going back on. These headphones, they're Sennheisers. They have open back so you can hear right through them. They're phenomenal. Discovering open back headphones has just revolutionized the audio experience for me. Open back headphones are a gift from the heavens. Dark Souls 2 beat me up in a back alley because I said his hairline looked wonky. Dark Souls 2 made a lot of innovations like finding Estus upgrades by exploring. Dark Souls 1 did that. What are you talking about, bro? You think it's worth it to get Elden Ring? In my case, I need to get either get a PC or console to play it. I think it's a pretty great game, and I do recommend it. But I mean, if you have to get a new device to play it, then I'd say if you haven't already played the other games, I'd start with those. You know, play a little Dark Souls 3 first. And listen, even if Dark Souls 2 was like the originator of some like decent mechanics or things, why did the game just freeze? The game is still shit. You know? You can tell me all day that it started this thing. Okay, but the game still plays like shit. I don't care about the legacy it left. I care about how fucking awful the game is. No, in Dark Souls 1, you have 5 S's and you get 20 by doing something at the bonfire, right? Yes, but you do need to find Firekeeper souls to make it heal more. Oh, that was cool. Crap, I thought to myself, like, I have 500,000 souls, I should level up, and then I didn't do it. Noise cancellation has way too much pressure, and I can instantly tell. I hate it. I hate it. I like it when I hear my own voice like reflecting around back inside my head. It makes me not feel well. Like I feel sick. It gives me a headache. How far are you in the DLC? Very far. There are plenty of inventions that sucked and someone else had to come along and make them good. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Skyward Sword had mechanics that led to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but it's still not a great game. Yeah, that's if you want to like make that argument about like, oh, Dark Souls 2 did this really good thing. Okay, well, it did a lot of other really shit things. So, like feeling horrible to play. Like every fight being a gank fight. Like Smelter Demon. Like life crystals. Like it's horrible. Appreciate you, Skippy. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. Getting a whole system for one game isn't worth it, I know, but you can find other games on a platform that interest you. It'll be well worth it in the long run. Yeah, I agree. So, Elden Ring, great game. Do recommend it, but if you're talking about like getting a new system for it, maybe not super worth it. I'd start with like playing Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro or Bloodborne if you can. If you like already have a PS4 or something. Oh, how did that hit? Surely you jest, Goliath. Surely you jest with me with thine bullshit. Never had a problem with gang fights. 1v1s get boring. Not if they're, like, made well. Gang fights are just... Gang fights are just... Hey, you're probably not going to be able to avoid damage here because there's just too many enemies, so have fun popping life crystals as the band-aid fix we made to how unfair the game is. What's up, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way in. I appreciate that. I already went up there. I'm gonna be real. I borderline hate Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They are too slow and empty, and I understand why trying a new form with Zelda, but they didn't execute it well. Fight me all you want. I'm gonna have to hard disagree with you on that. I don't think they're well. I mean, slow, yes, but I think that's part of the charm of it. It's like I enjoy like the slow exploration, the experience of just like taking your time and discovering the world around you. And empty, man, I don't know about that. I gotta hard disagree with that. That's a very packed open world, I think. Oh, not the fucking centipedes. Cum centipedes and death birds. My god, they're all over the place. Hang on, is there... What the fuck? You stupid birds? Yo! I got the grave bird armor. I do not like those games not engaging to me. I mean... Whatever, man. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. I like them, but I'm not going to say you're wrong for disliking them. Been playing Persona 3 Reload, having fun. Glad to hear it, bruh. My favorite is invading a world where the dude has someone already. 2v1 gets me sweaty. I hate PvP in this game. Or in these games. And in general, to be fair. I'm just not a competitive person. But man. I'm so glad that they did not force you into PvP encounters in this game. I always hated how just by being embered, you were opening yourself up to invasions in Dark Souls 3. It was really irritating. Because if I didn't want to have to deal with getting invaded, I had to kill myself after every boss fight so I wouldn't be embered. Or play offline, I guess. But I don't like playing offline because I like seeing the funny messages people leave. Hey, I just saw a Rune Bear. I think that's the first Rune Bear we've seen in the DLC. I think that's another like monster on the list of annoying, obnoxious enemies from the base game that made it into this one. To be fair, I do mostly play roguelikes and shooters where my monkey brain is always activated, so it's not a game that's designed for me, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's just games that don't vibe with you. With the way that you like to play games. And that is fine. Okay, there are several Rune Bears around here. That's cool. I wonder if any of these items that this bear is guarding are even worth seeing. 2 bears. 2 Rune Bears for throwing daggers, beast blood, and flesh. Talk about not worth it. Thank you, Ramu. I'm very pleased with how my hair turned out after I washed it yesterday. I think it looks very nice. This is a pilot dome. Sure is. Sweet. I'm gonna try to avoid the flying scorpions. I'm gonna be real, Miyazaki. You didn't need to make them fly. Scorpions are pretty bad on their own. They don't need to fly. Dying Light 1, the game is optimized so poorly in some areas where it just spawns 70 zombies packed in one pace, and whenever I look in that direction, it tanks my frames to 15. I might be a dick for saying this, but people complaining about Breath of the Wild's emptiness tell me people have too much content ADHD and can't live with just enjoying the scenery for 30 seconds. I think that's a very, like, broad brush to paint with when we're making claims like that. I just think that some people don't vibe with those more calm, more quiet experiences. I think I did not when I was younger. And now that I'm older, I enjoy them. But it was kind of one of those things I had to kind of learn to enjoy, I feel like. And even then, I still struggle with it a good bit. Like, I think a lot of what I don't like about Red Dead 2 is just how slow and awkward it is to play. And I understand there's a lot of value within that. But man, that game is fucking slow. It takes so goddamn long to just do anything. You know, the intro segment is like 3 hours long, and then there's a million tutorials after the fact, and it takes forever for the story to start doing anything, and it's just, I can't play that game. I can't enjoy it. It's too slow. And maybe someday I'll be able to find some value in that, where I'll be like, okay, I can live with how fucking horrible Arthur feels to move. I can live with how mid the combat is. I can live with how long it takes to get going in order to enjoy this magnificent story that everyone tells me that it has. But right now, at least, I can't fucking stand that game. I feel like most of the Radagon's kid would be homophobic, but I don't feel like Radon would be very accepting. What? What? Where did this come from? I enjoy the scenery, but that's not what I come to games for. It feels empty to me because you have to be a bit more active in squeezing out every bit of content in the game, not really ADHD. I would disagree with that. I think the game is very much about, like, the game is very much about presenting you with, like, here's everything. Figure it out at your own pace. You know, it's up to you to find dungeons. It's up to you to find combat. It's up to you to find stuff to do. I think there is a ton of content in that game, but it's not going to force you into it. It's asking you to go find it. And if that doesn't vibe with you, that's fine. But if you're looking for the content, there's so much of it there that you like never don't have something to do. So if you're looking for that, like, dopamine hit of, like, never having a dull moment, then, like, that's up to you to find. It's not going to force you into it. Mid is generous. I'd say it's just functional to be too bad with the amount of auto aim and lack of enemy variety. Love the story, hate the gameplay. It just feels awful to play. I wish I could look past how awful the game is to play to experience whatever the story that everyone tells me it has. But God, I just cannot. It feels so shit. Oh my God, I'm still building up the death plate. Holy shit. Okay, this place is gonna suck. Is that a basilisk statue? Do I have some talisman I can put on? I know I do. Increase my death blight resistance. I think it was this one. No. Not that one either. Not that one either. I know I have something. Which one was it? Immunity. Scarlet Rot and Poison. Robustness. Frostbite and Bleed. Focus. Frenzy. And whatever that one is. Don't I have an item that protects me from Deathblade a bit? Thought I did. Where did the copyright protection boys learn to dance? That's a trade secret. I would agree. I generally don't look for a very figure it out yourself game loop, considering my average game intake: Left 4 Dead 2 or Left 4 Dead, Ultra Kill, RoboQuest, Dead Cells. Yeah, so I mean that's fine. If it's just not something you vibe with. I would disagree with like the assertion that there's like not enough to do, or if that it's too empty. It's just not a game that like forces you to do anything. It's a game that plays to that imagination side where it's like go and figure out something to do. And if you're looking for something to do, there's a lot to do. I guess I don't have a... I mean, I always have something. There it is. The Prince of Death's Pustule. Wait for that bar to go down. I've been watching Mel Brooks movies. They are very funny. I'm going to watch Young Frankenstein next. Okay, cool. Oh my god, it builds up so fast. This place is gonna suck if it's filled with those statues. Ow! You little shit. Have you ever considered playing Elden Ring mods after finishing this DLC, like Convergence, Reforged? Maybe. I started to play the Dark Souls Archstones mod demo, and it definitely feels like a mod that was designed by people who don't really understand how to design difficulty, and are just like, let's make it hard, but without trying to understand how that difficulty is done well. And I don't know if other mods would share that same problem. But I am interested in, like, overhaul mods. Too empty is wrong phrasing. I think better phrasing would be along the lines of a do-it-yourself game. You have to seek the side content and the activities. Yeah, and I guess if that just doesn't vibe with you, then that's fine. So, some people, like myself, really enjoy that. Not today, fucko. I gotta watch my... I feel like I gotta look at every wall and look at every corner to make sure there's not one of those Deathblight statues. You're gonna check out Fallout London? Maybe! I'm not as, like, tied into Fallout as other people. I've always enjoyed Elder Scrolls more. And Fallout 4 was not really super my jam. I mean, I guess it was when I was younger, but as an adult, I can't play it. I just don't enjoy it. A mod that I remember fondly, but also went into a downer spot was the Cinders mod. That's been on, like, my list for a while of, like, a mod that I wanted to check out. Appreciate you, Frangulon. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. Uh-oh. There's going to be a Deathblight statue in here. Crap. I totally agree. Every update seems to make the mod worse, too. They just kind of threw giant, tough enemies in random locations. Are you talking about Arch Thrones? Yeah, that first boss I did really sold it for me. Where it was like you're fighting the Crucible Knight clone, and then they like summon the like spear Crucible Knight. I can't remember what they're called, Tree Sentinels, I think. And it's just you have to fight both of them, and it's like, this is not a fair fight. This is a very Miyazaki move. It's basically the Godskin duo, where it's like both of these enemies were intended to be fought 1-on-1. Now fight them 2-on-1, and it's just not fun, I don't think. I was pretty hooked on Fallout 4's building. I really do not get into the base building stuff. Like I if it's a survival game, then I enjoy it. Like I really enjoy building a nice house in Valheim, but like every other game that like offers that experience, I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm good. And Fallout 4 was definitely one of them where I was like, I built a base when I was younger, but like as an adult, I'm like, I can't be fucked to do this at all. And it was the same with Starfield. Like I don't even have I talk about virtually everything there is to talk about with Starfield in my video that I'm working on. I did not talk about the base building even once. I didn't even reference it because I literally never touched it. I never opened it because I was so not interested in that mechanic where I was just like, okay, this isn't something I need to do, then I'm not going to do it because I just don't want to. Miyazaki's been slowly getting worse with group fights. I don't know about that. I think Elden Ring was like a step up where, you know, they offered Spirit Ashes as a kind of way to like level the field without having to do summons and get everything more health. Like for me, Spirit Ashes are like, okay, we understand that some like fights are just kind of unfair with you fighting more than one enemy. We're gonna let you level the playing field a little bit with a Spirit Ash, and that's what I use them for. If I find like a boss that is just like, okay, it's just two enemies and it's not going to be particularly fair, I'll use Spirit Ashes, and that's like a nice way to level the playing field. So I feel like, you know, they got better in that regard by like offering Spirit Ashes as a solution to the problem. But at the same time, Godskin Duo and Valiant Gargoyles, whatever they're called, like there are definitely some horrible multiple enemy boss fights in this game. And yet people compare the duo fight to Ornstein to Smough. I mean, Ornstein to Smough is not a good boss fight. I'm going to be real with you. I know a lot of people disagree with that opinion. But, you know, is it one of the better fights in Dark Souls 1? Yes. Is it a good boss fight? No. Dark Souls 1 doesn't really have good boss fights. Dark Souls 1, the difficulty I feel comes a lot more from the level design than it does the enemies. There are not a lot of difficult enemies in Dark Souls 1. There are a lot of difficult environments in Dark Souls 1. Woo! I feel like there's going to be a statue in this area just because I can't go back. Hang on, what is Froggy Man waffling about here? Ronnie is bi, Rykard is a housewife, Radon is an ally, Melania is homophobic, Mikola is gay, Moog just doesn't care, and Mesmer is ace, but is definitely a little homophobic. What are we talking about? What turns you off from it? I get Starfield because you leave planets once you get the 1 or 2 locations. You know, to be honest, I think it's going to be one of those things like Frankie Lon was saying where it's just not something that vibes with me. I'm just not interested in that kind of thing. I just don't particularly enjoy base building. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not something that I particularly enjoy. I think, like, in the case of, like, Starfield and Fallout, there's definitely an issue with, like, just the question of why would you build one? Like, what's the purpose of it? Like, you know, building a house in Skyrim using the Hearthstone mod was nice because you could build a house that has like all the crafting stuff you need in one place. You could build a forge in the basement. You could build an alchemy tower. You could build like an enchanting tower. Like you had the ability to make a house that like had all this stuff that you need in one central location instead of needing to run around everywhere. In Starfield, it's like Constellation's basement has every crafting bench you need. And so I have to ask myself, like, what is the point of building a base in that game? It doesn't do anything. It's not like you're centralizing all of your all of your crafting stuff. It's not like you're building a place that you can store all your junk because there's not that much junk to store. You have your ship. You have somewhere to keep your junk. You have your ship. Like, what is the purpose of a base in Starfield? So a lot of times, like, if I'm going to be building a base in the game, I feel like it needs to serve a function. And that often, like, it often feels like something that's just there. It often feels like it's something that's just there because the developers are like, that would be cool, rather than actually serving a gameplay function. And for people that enjoy that, I'm glad that they have that, but it's just not for me. So you're not a fan of Minecraft then? No, that's not true at all. So that's the opposite of what I'm talking about. There is a very strong reason to build a house in Minecraft. It's for your survival. It's somewhere to keep your stuff. It's somewhere to keep all your crafting materials and keep all your crafting tools and all your crafting benches and stuff like that. A house, like I said, like survival games, it's different. I enjoy building a house in Valheim. I enjoy building a house in Minecraft. I just don't enjoy base building in games that like just it kind of exists for no reason. I am talking about Starfield Cortana. No, I hate Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 fucking sucks. I am being particularly negative about it right now because I've been playing through it on the side. I've been replaying it. I think Dark Souls 2 is like a decent Souls-like. It's just not a good FromSoft Souls-like. I've not played Subnautica. Ornstein Smoke is probably the best vanilla fight, but only because the other fights are fine or bad. Just when compared to other fights, they're just fine. Yeah, absolutely. I said it before and I'll say it again. Ornstein Smoke is just you trying to get one of the two stuck behind a pillar while you whack the other one. The challenge is to abuse AI pathing. Yeah, it's just a long waiting game where you're like, when is my opportunity to strike back? Your video on video game music made me buy the House in Farta Morgana vinyl. My wallet hates you anyway. How's Elden Ring going? I have no idea what that means, but Elden Ring's going well there, Yaku. And thank you for watching that video. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Oh, shit. Oh. I heard it, but it was a little too late. Oh, hey, there's a ladder here. Dark Souls 2 is fine. It has fantastic ideas and has horrible ideas, so it balances out to being okay. I guess I'd agree with that. It's just, like, the things that are bad about it are, for me, like, just so awful. Like, they're just some of the things that I hate most about these games. You know, if we're comparing Dark Souls 2 to Neo, like, Dark Souls 2 is a fine game compared to Neo, which sucks. But I just, like, if you're asking me, like, FromSoft Souls-likes, it's by far the worst. Like, it's not even an argument as far as I'm concerned. There's no shot that any other game even comes close to holding that title. Are you a fan of Abiotic? Have you heard of Abiotic Factor? Yeah, I played Abiotic Factor with my friends back during the last 24-hour live stream. That was a lot of fun. That there's a VOD of it on the VOD channel, which is linked in the description if you're curious. You played any Final Fantasy? I've played a bit of Final Fantasy 14. JRPGs are not something I've generally gotten into, but I am branching out. I'm trying some. Promotion from paid friend. So Mac, how would you rank the Souls games? Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne are all like your S tiers as far as I'm concerned. They're all like near perfect experiences where I don't have any major problems with them. They're not perfect. None of these games are perfect, but they're good enough that like I any complaining I would have to do about them is basically me being like, this is not really a problem. It's just something that could be better. After that, I'd put like Elden Ring as like an A tier, where it's a phenomenal game for the most part, but it's just really bloated. There's a lot of things that don't need to be in it, and the scaling is horrible in the late game. I would put Dark Souls 1 probably a step below Elden Ring, where I think it's a great game. Like, half of it is a great game, and the other half of it is unfinished and bad. Fuck. And then Dark Souls 2 is like F tier. It's not even close. It's just an awful game that I hate. Okay, again, I'm being hyperbolic because I'm playing through it right now. I would say I don't think Dark Souls 2 is like an awful game. I just think like if I had the option to play literally any other From Software game over Dark Souls 2, then why would I ever play Dark Souls 2? He's played this like 7 hours and spent most of the time cooking and then got stoned to death with books. I did, like, when I played Audiotic Factor, I just literally sat in front of a stove while my friends handed me meat and I cooked for literally like 3 hours. I don't know how I didn't get bored. I just kept cooking. I guess my brain was just like fried from being awake for so long, but I was just so vibing with the cooking. I was like, I'm just gonna keep watching meat. I filled up an entire refrigerator with cooked meat. It was I like had ran out of space. Oh, sorry, I forgot about Demon Souls. Okay, so never mind. So we had Elden Ring in A tier and Dark Souls in B tier. Let's bump Dark Souls down to C tier and put Demon Souls in A tier along with Elden Ring, I'd say. Let's put Demon Souls in B tier. We'll go Elden Ring A, Demon Souls B, Dark Souls C. I liked Demon Souls a lot. There's just little things that really bother me about it. Like, I hated having to like, I hated the finite healing resources. I hated having to pay for them. The Valley of Plague, whatever it's called, the poison swamp is one of the worst poison swamps they've ever made. It's just awful. The bosses are not hard. It was a very easy game ultimately, but I did really enjoy the world and exploring it. Dark Souls is that mid. I really like. There's a lot of things that I think Dark Souls does really well. There's a lot of things that I think it does really poorly. I think it was a good jumping off point, but I think for the people that are always like being like, oh, From Software has just been falling off since Dark Souls 1. They never made a game as good as Dark Souls 1. You are capping. That is like nostalgia goggles strapped on tight, brother. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, but that is a take. I like the exploration of Dark Souls 1 over the linearity of Dark Souls of Demon Souls personally. I enjoy it. I think it's not perfect. Personally, I hated not being able to teleport from a bonfire until like the middle of the game. I've been down there. I have to get up on top of this thing somehow. I put Dark Souls 1 in A tier until Anor Londo when it's almost entirely downhill from there. Exactly, yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you stop playing Dark Souls 1 at Anor Londo, it's definitely like an A tier game. But after that, it's like Izalith is horrible, Tomb of the Giants is horrible. I actually like the library a lot. I think the Duke's Archives gets a little bit too much shit. I like the Duke's Archives a lot, but the Crystal Cave is horrible. Like, there's a lot of just shit stuff after that point. But yeah, I really enjoy Demon Souls. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, but I really do enjoy Demon Souls a lot. It's funny because after playing Demon Souls, I ended up feeling like, you know, generally when a creator goes from like one thing to the next, you expect improvement. But I feel like Dark Souls was like despite how much more popular and revered Dark Souls is over Demon Souls, I feel like Dark Souls was a major step back from Demon Souls. It was like there was a lot of things they did really well in Demon Souls that they did really poorly in Dark Souls. So it's a statue. I can't like kill it. I think this is how this spot here is my way to get up. Okay. And then I have to really hurry here. Whew. Imp head, lion, nice. I agree Elden Ring was built off the work of prior games. It would need similar tiny worthy with sequel. Hot take, I hope the next game isn't open worlds. I don't think for the future of the studio that it will be healthy to always do an open world game. I've talked before. I think I enjoy Elden Ring being open world, but I think the problem is that FromSoft's format in particular doesn't benefit from being open world. I feel like the big thing that open worlds can offer you is like exploration opportunities. And From Software has always done an amazing job at exploration within their more linear world design. So I don't think, you know, Elden Ring didn't gain anything from going open world. But as I've played Elden Ring more times and played through it more time, my view on it being open world has softened. Because the thing that I think open world offers for the FromSoft formula is just downtime. I enjoy that Elden Ring is kind of like a lower stress experience because through the open world, you have more time to just like not be in combat, not be surrounded by enemies, not be checking every corner. So I've kind of changed my tune on it where I'm like, I would like to see them do the open world better, but I do now believe that Elden Ring does benefit from being open world. And I enjoy it for being open world. Can I like... No, I can't. I think Elden Ring did it amazingly. I just think it... Okay, hang on. There's a lot of messages here. I don't think Elden Ring open world was a problem. I just think they need to figure out how to make the formula work well with it being open world. Yeah, basically what I said. I think Elden Ring did it amazingly. I just think I always wanted to open world to be a net negative for the game going forward. There's no point to having it other than that. Yeah, I think this was a good start. I think they need to revise how they handle the open world if they're going to do it again. But I do think ultimately Elden Ring did benefit from being open world, and I would not be against seeing another open world FromSoft game, because I do enjoy exploring it. On Sekiro 2 more than Bloodborne 2. I made a short about that. Oh, good. Another fucking incantation. Okay, I know there's double the number of incantations than there are sorceries, but I can't... Even then, I can't find any of them. Like, I've found like 8 times as many incantations over sorceries. I found like 2 sorceries in this entire DLC. The incantations are littered everywhere. Where are the sorceries, man? I can't fucking find them. I've been exploring everywhere. Cooking up another short? No, I think I've made enough shorts about that. I think the physical structure of the DLC was much better for the formula since it sort of channels you along a path, just a very wide explorable path in a way that's like a guided open world. I like slight linearity and locked sections that you need to progress to access in my open world. That's what I really enjoy about Elden Ring. I enjoy that you kind of have a bit of both, where you have these open experience, you have these open worlds, you have these open areas that you can take your time and explore to your leisure, and it's downtime. But then at the same time they didn't like forego that and go like everything is open world now. You still have places like Stormvale Castle, which I love. I love Stormvale Castle and Leyendell. And I enjoy Leyendell a lot, where like Leyendell feels like a perfect marrying of the two, where it's an extremely open area, but the way it's designed, you have to explore it in a somewhat linear fashion. And I love Leyendell. It's one of the best places they've made in any game. Explore D's. It's probably done to that topic on your lives, but it's crazy how many people misunderstood your sorcery short. Oh, absolutely. But that's to be expected. I have come to understand. I was talking about this a few streams ago. Like, people are just gonna misunderstand things. It doesn't matter how well you try to explain things, people will still misunderstand. And the more you try to explain something, the more confusing people tend to find it, and the more they lose what you're trying to say. That's what I found to be the case. So I just accept it, and I move on with my life. I don't argue. I'm not going to argue with people in the comments because they didn't understand what I was trying to say. Is this one of those things where if they touch me, it's going to rack up like way more Deathblight? No, they can only do Deathblight when they see me. Okay. Cool. Okay, wait for them to pass again, and then I think I can climb up over this. I never played Dark Souls 1, but Anor Londo looked so damn cool. Sounds pretty bad. Shame it sounds pretty bad. I wouldn't say... Old Anor Londo is like... Here's the thing. It's just, to me... I think people are capping when they say that, like... FromSoft hasn't done... Like, Dark Souls 1 is, like, FromSoft's best game. I feel like FromSoft has evolved and grown a lot since then, and I feel like for virtually everything that Dark Souls 1 does, there's the newer games are doing it better. It's not necessarily that Dark Souls 1 is doing it poorly, it's just that the newer games are doing it better. With the one exception maybe being the interconnected world. But personally, I don't enjoy that as much as other people do. I really dislike not being able to like teleport around. It feels like it's just kind of unnecessary. But the one thing I'll say about Dark Souls 1, it's a very different kind of difficulty from what FromSoft has kind of leaned down towards. Like I said, most of the difficulty in Dark Souls 1 is in level design. It is not in the enemies. And these newer games, they've taken the route of like the enemies themselves being the difficulty, the combat being the difficulty, whereas Dark Souls 1 was a lot of like, it's the enemy you're fighting isn't difficult, it's where they are that's difficult. It's like the precarious walking paths of Blight Town. It's the darkness in the Tomb of Giants. It's stuff like that gives Dark Souls 1 its difficulty, and they haven't really done too much of that anymore. Now, do you think the interconnected dungeons are a good substitute for an interconnected world? Am I being autistic, or did I sound rude? You don't sound rude. I don't think so. I do think so. Yes, I enjoy like the place where you fight the Deacons of the Deep in Dark Souls 3. I enjoy locations like that, like a singular interconnected dungeon, more than I enjoy an overall interconnected world. Do you think the series will ever reboot Dark Souls? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that the team is more interested in moving forward and doing new things, but I don't know. I heard a sound. Okay, I see these fuckers. Can hit them with Loretta's great bow. Ooh, wasn't sure I'd be able to hit. Sweet, now I don't have to worry about that. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite Souls game, but I do wish it had a more interconnected world. Dark Souls 3 is my personal favorite. I don't know. I guess I didn't care about the interconnected world. The thing is, I feel like people really, they find like I don't know how to describe it. So they tend to treat the fact that you can teleport between bonfires as like the reason that FromSoft doesn't do the interconnected world thing anymore. Like, no, there's nothing stopping them from doing both. It's clear that they just don't want to do that again. It was probably a pain in the ass to design. And personally, like, I didn't enjoy that as much. I think it's really cool, but it's one of those things where I would rather have the ability to teleport between bonfires rather than having an interconnected world, because even then, the interconnected world is still a pain in the ass to navigate to get to where you want to go. For me, with these games, I feel like a big part of the reward of like reaching the next checkpoint is knowing that you don't have to do whatever came before it again. It's like, I got past that pain in the ass enemy, I don't have to fight it anymore. And with Dark Souls 1, you don't really have that, because for half of the game, if you want to go upgrade your weapon, you have to fight all the way back to the blacksmith. And maybe that path is short, but you still have to redo a bunch of sections to get there. Oh, shit. Man, this place just goes, man. Where does this head? Dark Souls has some pretty well interconnected areas, just so the overall world isn't interconnected. Yeah, like we were talking about the I can't remember it, the what it's called, the place where you fight the Deacons of the Deep. What is it called? Dark Souls 3. It's like a big church. Cathedral of the Deep. That's it. Thank you. Cathedral of the Deep. That entire area. It's a huge section of the game. And it just uses one bonfire for the entire thing. What's your favorite build? Strength, dex, or int? I like a strength build. I like the big damage. I like the Unga Bunga. I like the break and poise. I like the stun locking. I love strength builds. They're so much fun. But I like using magic a lot too. It made me feel a lot more immersed into the world, having to actually physically get... Oh shit, this is a different place than I thought it was. I thought I was climbing into an area I'd been to. Stop. And I was looking at chat, so I didn't see the enemies. Earthel Dungeon too, yeah, that's a good example. There's a lot of like shortcuts and pathways in that place. Chad is your biggest enemy after all. I mean, they are always working against me in some regard. So, got that going for me. I already know the answer since I only like 10 people have heard of this show, but have you ever watched Scavenger's Reign? So no, I haven't watched it, but I have heard of it and I'm interested in it. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. But I've heard it's very good. Cathedral's absolutely the best connected area, IMO. It's a really well-designed area. And Bloodborne has a lot of that too, where you'll have sections of the game where you're only using one lantern for like a really long time. It's not the same as Dark Souls 1, where Dark Souls 1 was like the entire world is interconnected. But I prefer like the interconnected level design, because you still get to have that experience without having to walk back to the blacksmith 40 times. This will be a really good time to use a cannon with my mom. Ah, I see. If you jumped down here, you'd get ganged up on by basilisks. Does Dark Souls have a story? I was going through a Joseph Anderson dream, and he argues there really isn't one. It has a very loose story. You know, the story is of, like, the chosen undead linking the fire. But that's a very basic, very loose story. There's no characters. There's no plot twists. I would say it's not right to say that it doesn't have a story, but it is a very loose story. Dark Souls has more lore than it has story. Ooh. Do you think this series will continue as quasi-multiplayer? Will it have full multiplayer, like playing with your friends from start to finish? I don't know. I get the feeling they don't want to do that because of Miyazaki's obsession with, like, it's a hard game and it should be hard. I think they need to maybe, like, get off their egos a little bit and just acknowledge people want to do it because it's fun. I know they know about the seamless co-op mod. There was some interview where Miyazaki talked about it, and I really want them to take notes from the seamless co-op mod and just, like, it can even be like a separate mode with, like, different enemy placements and like difficulty altering things. I don't even care. I want to have, like, a seamless co-op experience where I don't have to summon my friend every time and use finite resources to do it and offer myself up to invasions constantly. Like, it's just for fun's sake. Like, it's not about, like, making the game easier or whatever. Just literally because it was so much fun playing seamless co-op with my friend, I just want to see future games have that. It's more of the aftermath of a story, would you say? It's kind of like, that's kind of a good way to put it. It's like you exist surrounded by other people's stories. Try Frost. I have Frost. I have Frost. I can do that. I can try Frost. Who's in here? Oh, shit. Did I already fight one of these guys? Oh, shit. To be honest, this Frost isn't doing much. I'm gonna keep real with you. Didn't I already fight one of these guys, like, way in the beginning of the DLC? I think I did. Very cool boss design. Oh. Oh, okay. That's a big grab. That's probably going to kill me. If not, very close. Okay, that's cool. You fought a Death Knight with a different weapon. Okay. Do you remember when Elden Ring's second trailer came out and people called the Erd Tree a Berserk reference? Made me angry because it's a Norse mythology reference. I mean, I've certainly made my short about it. And it's so funny because people just don't listen and don't care when I talk about it. But, like, you know. Miyazaki said he takes inspiration from Berserk. It does not mean that he does. It's kind of it's like both. It's both directions, right? Like, it doesn't mean that everything he does in the game is a Berserk reference. It also doesn't mean that he's never put a Berserk reference into his games. It's like, it's both. Like, you can't deny that there are Berserk references in these games, but you also cannot try to, like, be like, this is a Berserk reference when it's just fucking not. You know, like, taking inspiration from something doesn't mean that you try to recreate it in everything that you do. I take heavy inspiration from lots of video essayists that I like. My videos are not ever references to their work. So that's how I end up feeling about it. Can I get these souls? Thank you. really delayed that swing. Ow! My god, delay your swing a bit more, huh? Okay, he is not getting me a second to heal. I really don't appreciate that. Okay. Okay. Taurus Demon is an obvious Berserk reference, for example. I don't really think that is, though. Miyazaki did not, Miura did not invent minotaurs. That's a very common thing. I think the things that are like Berserk references are some of the storytelling stuff, less than the, like, enemy designs and world designs. Like, you know, the Great Sword is most likely like an intentional like Berserk reference. The thing is, we can never know without Miyazaki overtly being like, this is or isn't a reference. But the thing I have a problem with is people chalking up like everything he does to a Berserk reference. And it was really annoying when the DLC was, trailers were dropping, and it was like, I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but everyone in the Berserk Discord, Berserk subreddit, not Discord, is like posting screenshots from the trailer being like, is this a Berserk reference? And it's like, so obviously not. It's so obviously nothing. Oh my god, this guy's kicking my ass. For every hit I get, he gets 4. I dodged! I really dislike that little dash he does because it deals damage, but I also have to be prepared for an attack after it ends. Wow, okay, that's crazy AoE. He's looking like an MMO character with that shit. The fuck? Okay, now that I know that jump attacks are real effective against this guy, I'm about to abuse that knowledge. I can stun lock his dumbass with a jump attack. You know I'm going to. You idiot! You exposed your weakness! You buffoon! Now I know your greatest enemy is my jump attacks! Jump attacks are fucked up in this game, honestly. It's Faith Weapon, of course it is. This does not look like a... Okay, to be fair, I guess my Great Axe knowledge is probably a little biased because I've been using a giant anchor, but like the rest of the axes... That's a very like skinny looking Great Axe compared to a lot of the ones in the game. Yeah. Mack, you jump attack every boss that wasn't special. You're right, but I didn't realize I could just stop him from attacking by jump attacking, and once I figured that out, he'd fucking... Did you see how quick I destroyed him after figuring that out, you know? People just spoil anything now, and I don't know why. JJK probably the worst of it. It's definitely a thing where people just have absolutely zero on the internet, just have absolutely zero respect for like spoilers and spoilering things. Like if you are the kind of person who like calls someone out for just blatantly posting spoilers, somehow you're the one who's the bad guy when that happens. It's not the people who post spoilers. It's like people treat it like, oh, you don't want to get spoiled on something. don't go on the internet. You know, it's crazy. And the entirety of Persona 4 spoiled for me, and I'm playing it for the first time right now. That's rough. The game industry and gamers have made me ambivalent of spoilers because how people just stupidly spoil things for others. You really like. You have to go out of your way, like really out of your way, to not get spoiled on shit. Like you know, when this DLC came out, what did I do? I installed an extension on my browser that blocks YouTube videos that use certain keywords in the titles or descriptions, and then I just blocked a bunch of like Souls related words like Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Miyazaki, like, you know, and even then stuff still got through. So it's just it's not good. So favorite boss in the DLC so far. Bile was probably my favorite. Bile was also the one that took me the longest to beat, but I think it was a really fun, really fair fight. I really enjoyed Bile. I would fight Bile again. There haven't been a lot of memorable bosses, to be honest. There haven't been a lot of bosses that I've like struggled with or gotten stuck on. Mesmer took me a while, but you know, an hour's not that bad. What about the skeleton guy and his horse thing, you know, the Berserk reference? That one, how long was I fighting that boss? Like an hour and a half? It was kind of forgettable, to be honest. Like, it was an okay fight. Shit, you get back here. Oh, this is rot territory. The poison flower blooms twice. Oh, I hate these stupid centipedes. I hate their stupid tracking attack that hits you from a mile away. Oh, and there's so many of them. Woo. Pot guy! Hello? There he is. Come on, Torrent. Step your game up, bro. You got places to be. If a game is a decade old, talking about a game shouldn't be filled with spoiler warnings, except maybe a game subreddit, but like a week or month of a game release, nah, you suck. Even then, even when I'm talking about like older stuff, if I know I'm going to talk about spoiler stuff, I try to preface it by being like, this is going to be spoilers. I don't know. I feel like the experience of finding things, and this is definitely like something that is just one man's opinion, because I know Bill has talked about how he doesn't mind spoilers because it can get him more excited about a story, but for me, like, finding things out is part of the magic of a game or a story. Discovering things is part of the magic. It's part of what I enjoy about stuff, about media. So as soon as like that has been taken from me, my enjoyment of something is immediately like lessened. Like I'll never enjoy this as much as I could because I already know about something that's coming, and it's not something I'm going to discover anymore. I do really enjoy predicting a story and being right using context clues. I enjoy that a lot too. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. I'm someone who wants to be kind of spoiled in a way, say, companions are handled, their personalities, or especially if there's some BS mechanic, gameplay, or story-wise. For me, like, even the frustrating parts of a game, I feel like are part of the experience. It's like, I don't want to be spoiled on, like, I don't know, how to beat a certain boss mechanic or whatever, because I think the experience of discovering it is part of what's fun about it. I don't know. I know that I have somewhat extreme views on spoilers where I'm like, if you tell me the color of the sky in this game, that's a spoiler. Like, I have very extreme views on it, but I think people on the internet need to be more cognizant and careful of, you know, you can't determine what is or isn't a spoiler for somebody else. And I feel like a lot of times people try to do that. Where they're like, that's not a spoiler, that's blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, it is to me. It is to me. To me, that's a spoiler. Maybe to you it isn't, but to me it is, and you can't decide for me what is and isn't a spoiler. Do you think Demon Slayer could be ruined by spoilers, or is it so bad that it's immune to that? I think it's kind of immune to that. Like, there was nothing particularly shocking or interesting about that story. So for that story to be spoiled is like, what are you spoiling? The most expected plot point of all time? That said, I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't spoil it. But I don't think it's really a story that can be ruined by spoiling. But, you know, that's also from the perspective of someone who just doesn't like it. So, you know. Like, Full Sail spoiled, yeah, I'll feel jaded about against the game because I'm going to have a picture of the game that isn't true, if that makes sense. Like, I'm going on the wrong foot already. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Hey! I think like sometimes I understand the perspective of like the people who would chastise others for essentially getting spoiled. Sometimes I understand that perspective where it's like, you know, I think of like people who get mad when there are spoilers in a review of something, and it's kind of like, unless the why are you if you don't want to be spoiled on this thing, if it's something that you're interested in, if it's something that you're invested in, if it's a game that you want to play or a story you want to read, why are you watching reviews for it? You know, I have less sympathy for you getting spoiled in that kind of case, but at the same time, I do think it's the duty of whoever's making that review, whoever's making that, to state that like, there will be spoilers before they start talking about something. So it's kind of a double-edged sword where it's like there is a little bit of fault to be laid on the person who is consuming the media that is spoiling them. But at the same time, it's the duty of the creator to be upfront about those spoilers before they go ahead and say them. Because who does it hurt? You know, it's just a common courtesy thing. It's like, who does it hurt to be like, by the way, this video will have spoilers? Who are you hurting by taking 2 seconds to do that? It takes absolutely nothing from you. It costs absolutely nothing from you to have that basic courtesy to just be like, by the way, spoilers. How do I get up into this place? The arch views to be more comfortable and certain that it is worth their time. I guess that's why I appreciate like a reviewer like Skill Up. He does this. I really enjoy the way that he makes videos, because his reviews do tend to like have spoilers, but he always does like a recap section at the beginning. It's almost like a thesis statement for the video where he'll like lay out everything that he feels, and then he'll be like, and like that's there's a cutoff point where it's like, okay, now we're getting into the real meat of it, where I'm going to go into detail with what I think. But you have the synopsis at the beginning of like, here's the very like quick and easy version of what I think of a game, or whatever. What's up, normal guy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way, and I appreciate that. If you ignore spoiler warnings, you have no sympathy for me. I mean, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. But Mac, me being asked to think about this is going against my freedom of speech. Yes, I've heard that excuse before. I love that. I always love like the misunderstanding on what free of speech actually is. I love videos of being like of people being like, but my freedom of speech, I can say whatever I want. Well, yeah, you can say whatever you want. You are not free from consequences for saying whatever you want. Freedom of speech protects you from saying anything. It doesn't protect you from facing consequences for saying anything. And also, that's kind of bullshit. Like that's just that you just tell me you're an asshole without telling me you're an asshole. Like yeah, it is your freedom of speech. You do have the right to fucking spoil anything you want for anybody, but it makes you a cunt. Like that just means you're an asshole. How do I get into this place? This is gonna be another situation like with that stupid fire golem where there's some ambiguous ass way to get in here that I can't figure out. You know, maybe I can jump in from this wall. I have not watched the Star Wars sequels, nor have I watched Star Wars, so no comment. Haha! I'm gaming! Quit throwing rocks at me! Far are you in the DLC? Pretty far. Hey. Man, he wasn't doing anything wrong. I had no real reason to kill him, but I sure did. Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way, and I appreciate that. That's very kind. Man, these guys ain't hurting nobody. I'm just killing them. This guy was hurting somebody. He was trying to toss rocks at me. Bad dog! Who did you fight already so I can avoid spoiling? I fought Bile and Mesmer and the big centipede lady and the dancing lion. All them fuckers. Thank you for asking. I appreciate your approach to that. There's a lot of people who come in here and they're like, "Has he fought X yet?" And luckily there hasn't been a situation yet, but I'm like waiting for the situation where someone's like, has he fought this boss he doesn't know about yet that is a massive spoiler? They throwing rocks, you swinging an anchor. I think it's a measure of response. But they're throwing rocks before I'm swinging the anchor. I haven't even done anything and they're still tossing rocks at me. What's your Shadow 2 blessing level? I don't know off the top of my head. Patch is the promised end. I would have to check out of grace, I think. Yeah, the Bloodborne boss and the horse semen monster. Yeah, that thing. What was it called? The cum mound. It looked like a mound of cum that had gained sentience. You can check by looking at your status in the menu, I'm pretty sure. Really? Okay, yeah, 13. You're right, I didn't know about that. Yes. Comet. Whatever will you do against Comet? Comet is such a busted spell, honestly. It doesn't take that long to cast, and it deals so much damage. Night Comet more busted. That's kind of true, but I think it costs more to cast, and I don't really need that. Two-handed sword talisman. Enhance its attacks with two-handed weapons. Ooh, I should probably use that. I do be two-handing my axe quite a bit, dude. If I combine the jump attack with the two-handed buff, that's probably a good bit more damage. I think I've explored this whole basin area. No, I haven't gone over here yet, have I? I don't think I have. Ravine North. So does anybody know, is the watch party still happening on the server? Because Sammy, our beloved mod, is in the hospital, who normally runs the anime nights. I will not divulge any more information about that. It's not my place to do so. But she was asking if any of the other mods would take over doing it. So I don't know. I don't know if the anime watch party's happening today. Rune Bear. I don't think so. It's fine if it gets canceled. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I can end stream so we can do it. But if no one's able to run it, then I'll just keep streaming. Oh wait, no, I did explore out here because I was hanging out with those bears. Okay, I think I've explored this whole basin area then. Which means I think it's time to explore the big castle. More like rude bear because they always mess me up. Lol. Yeah, no, assholes. Absolute assholes. I am so excited to explore this place, honestly. I've had to, like, keep myself back from it so I could finish exploring other areas. Still don't know if it's possible to get, like, up on top of this or if it's just a lower area, but be wary of left. Ah, yes. Fella. You tossing shit at me? Shit. A little bit short on that attack. Ah, this is really pretty. This is definitely, like, I mentioned it before, but when I walked into here, it gave me big, like, first time walking into Leyendell vibes. I can't wait to climb this thing. It's so cool. Wasn't Kagurabachi the manga that became shitpost material for a week? Yeah, everybody was hyping it up as, like, the Kagurabachi sweep. I actually don't know what motivated that. It was an interesting week of memes. I was reading a bit of Kagurabachi before reading Infinite Castle, but after reading the dozen or so chapters, I am just going to read Kagurabachi. The art in Kagura is so much better and readable. I think the art is fine. I think the writing is whatever. It's a very okay series. I wouldn't call it particularly good or particularly bad. I don't dislike it. I don't particularly like it. It's just all right. This is another grace that I found. It's the Morbius of manga. Yeah, basically they did a whole Morbius meme for Kagurabachi when it was coming out. Aha, rooftop to climb. God damn, this place is cool. I like it a lot. For one more, I just Kagurabachi my pants on a comment section I will screen. Oh, you know, name a more iconic duo than the internet and beating a dead horse. I've been seeing a lot of people, well, I won't talk about it because it's spoiler territory, but the recent Chainsaw Man meme has been pissing off some people. Do you think Starfield will be fixed with a lot of patches and updates throughout, like, 5 years, like Fallout 76? My thing with Starfield and, like, updating it is that I just don't think it has a good base to work off of. It's a very, like, shaky foundation. You know, you can update to make the combat better, you can update to make the exploration better, but you can't update to make the story better without ripping it out and replacing it. And for an RPG, the story and the world are so important, and it flopped on that. So I don't know if you can really fix that. I couldn't hear what you said. Also one of those weird things on the side of your head. They're headphones? Don't really know what they do though. It's just something I've always worn when I stream. Oh man, there's a bunch of assholes over there. What the hell? Ow! Scared me. Dick. Who disliked? Hey! You better like this goddamn stream, every single one of you. If even one of you doesn't like it, it will really hurt my feelings. I'm out here squashing bugs. That ain't gonna work. You have to try bar to bet. Be able to be a little bit better, baby. Game about space exploration has like 12 different planet types. Why is it always like this? I mean, No Man's Sky has made some pretty great strides in that. I don't know. You'll see a more in-depth explanation when the Starfield video comes out and I talk about it, but it's hilarious to me. They made a game where like the whole thing is you're an explorer, but they fumbled the bag so unbelievably badly on making exploration an engaging part of the game. I mean, the majority of planets are deserts in real life, but that's not fun. It doesn't matter how realistic it isn't fun. And even then, like, the thing is, like, if you want to say, like, okay, they made the majority of the planets kind of boring so that when you find a really nice one, it's like an extra special experience where it feels extra good. Even then, like, the planets that aren't boring still aren't that good. It's even worse than Skyrim was basically peak exploration at the time, and they haven't been able to replicate that ever since. It's because, like, well, it's not because there's other developers that have found a way to do this kind of thing well, but I think a big part of it is that so much of Starfield's world is procedurally generated. All the planets are procedurally generated and all. Procedurally generated planets are just, it's really going to struggle to, like, be as fun to explore as a carefully curated place like Skyrim was. Not to say that they can't do it, but Bethesda definitely didn't do it. It's not like it's impossible, but Bethesda didn't do it. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Let me get my sword out. Scroll through my 12 other. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey! Ow! You cunt! Oh my god, I just need one attack to hit. I really like the music for this place. Oh, come on. Man, the range on these things is really annoying! Can't wait until procedural generation gets replaced with AI-made environments. Oh yeah, that'll be great. I actually think AI can be a really good tool for games that are procedurally generated. I just don't want it to replace like actual level design. And I have hope that it will not. Procedural generation, like AI, as far as I am concerned, is a tool that can be used to really improve procedural generation, not to replace it or make it worse. Are we talking to Starfield now? My gripe is how much marketing that Todd put on the thing and went out like a wet fart, because all the marketing was bullshit. It was a bunch of classic Bethesda embellishments. You know, he's like, it's gonna be like an RPG Evolved. It's gonna be like Morrowind. We're making Morrowind style RPG. That was a lie. This is a dream game that I've been working on that I've wanted to make for years. If that was true, you would have put more passion into it. Big fella with a sword. Big fella with a sword. Yo! A large man with a sword? Is that the burgers? Is that burgers reference? Oh shit. Did this guy just summon rain? It was not raining here a second ago. Oh shit. This guy's not joking around. Oh my god! What the f- This guy's a boss! This dude's just a boss fight. You can't tell me this guy isn't a boss. What the hell? I think I know why I'm not the biggest fan of Elden Ring. It doesn't have as much emphasis on the environment as previous Souls games had. It's not bad. It's not bad. It doesn't change fights enough. That's true. I was talking about this earlier. How there's not a lot of focus on like the environment being a part of combat. Personally, that doesn't really bother me as much. I just enjoy exploring these spaces. If I'm lucky, I can get past the fat guy without having to fight him. I don't think he's noticed me, so we're in a good place. Okay, we're gonna lure. He's a lot further away than he looked, so we're gonna Loretta's Great Bow, because I know it can reach. Oh, come on. God, it does such shit damage, though. It's such a garbage spell, honestly. Oh, God. Oh, you have like one hit left. Just go down. Yeah, that dude just summons rain. That's fucked up. That guy can control the weather. It's starting to feel like a meme at this point. How can the incantations be so easy to find? They're all over the place. I found so many incantations. I found 2 sorceries, and one of them required faith. Where are all the sorceries? I know. I know that there are twice as many incantations in the DLC that there are sorceries, but somehow I have found like 8 times as many incantations. Where are they? Where are all the sorceries? I can't fucking find them. Where the fuck are they? Mac, do you have any tips on getting into Skyrim? I've tried like 2 times. I don't know. I guess Bill has a good way to do it, to avoid fast traveling. It does become like a more enjoyable experience when you do that, I think. But that's a game that really vibed with me when I was younger, so I guess I didn't really struggle with getting into it, so it's hard for me to recommend ways to get into it. Maybe it's just not the kind of game that you enjoy, you know? Sometimes we have games like that. We were talking about this earlier with Frengulon and Breath of the Wild and me and Red Dead 2. Some games just don't appeal to people, to certain kinds of people. I really enjoy this area of the game. This is a very cool place. But incantations are so cool. They are so cool. I just wish sorcerers were fucking cool too. Instead, I just use comment on every enemy. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy using... What the... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Where are these coming from? Oh my god. Okay, there's gotta be a guy at the top of the stairs or something. Oh my god, I can't even avoid them. I can't avoid them. What the hell? Dude, what the fuck? I can't avoid them. Where are they coming from? Who's summoning them? What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? They were spawning like what the fuck? That was bullshit. I hope I don't have to fight the lion guy again. I hope that's a permanent kill. And... it isn't. Of course not. Oh my god. Oh my god, does he stop? Jesus Christ. Wait, what am I supposed to do when they spawned right on top of me? How am I supposed to avoid that? I don't even know where the rest of them are coming from. Where's the other dude? Is he at the top of this? He's up there. Fucking asshole. God fucking damn it. This is so fucking stupid. What am I supposed to do? They just spawn wherever I'm fucking walking! Fuck that. I've been here all my fears. Is Mikula gonna have anything left by the time we get out of here? God fucking damn it. Fuck off! Fuck off! This is so fucking shit, man. Like, that one just spawned right in front of me. It spawned where I was rolling. How could I have possibly avoided that? That is fucking dumb. Tried running past the big lion man, and then I got plastered by incants while he chased my ass all the way up the stairs. Yeah, that's not great. Whatever, we're past it now. I'd like to believe this will be the last of these assholes, but obviously it won't be. Finally. Revenge. Uh-oh. Is it just the one bird? Oh, God. That's a new attack. Haven't seen these guys do that before. I'm just gonna hide behind the wall. Then what are you gonna do, idiot? Ow. Oh, shit. Excuse me? Nerf incant spamming and my life is yours. Stupid, dumb, smelly ass birds. That's all I'm saying, Mo. There's someone here. Oh, what a pain in the ass combination of enemies here. Oh good, he didn't notice his friend getting killed. That's lit. What's up, Luca? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. I don't know how birds can be so easy, but also so obnoxious. It was the same with the base game birds. Like, they could be, like, one shot, but the way they flew around made them a pain in the ass to hit. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, God, a nice fella. Did he just kill himself? I didn't get souls. I think he's still alive. But where did he go? Is he gonna come barreling up the stairs all pissed off? Sure, Luca, you can ask me. Where did he go? Oh, no, I did get souls. He died. Sweet, I don't have to fight that one. Okay, so there's going to be a wind one. If we're assuming that there's one for all the elements that the dancing lion could use, and there's going to be a wind one. There was wind, ice, and thunder, and then there was the extra one that had death blight, and we'll see if there's one for that guy. You watched Sugun Momo. Very obscure anime that came out way back in 2017. No, I have not. Well, I'll take that. Now all I have to do is find a grace without dying, so that I can just circumvent fighting that dude entirely. He, like, grunted for intimidation, then tripped over his shoelaces. He sure did. He just kind of miffed it hard. So I thought I was finding a secret area before, but I'm beginning to think that the stairs I was going up just wouldn't have gone up that far. I have not watched any Fairly Odd Parents. Hey! What's going on? Is this a shortcut? Seems like it's probably a shortcut. Where am I? Am I near the Grace? Okay, I remember this spot. I came up to this spot because there was a message about... Never mind. I don't know where I am. Oh, shit. If this thing kills me, I'm going to be very upset. I hate these fucking things. They're such a pain in the ass, dude. Oh my god. Don't kill me. No, don't kill me. I'm fucked. I'm stuck in the corner. I'm fucked. Ah. I hate these things so much. They're so fucking hard. Oh, sweet, he got hit by that. How did you not get hit by that? Oh, I hate these things. I hate them so much. Can you not have a million attacks? Please! Please, dude, come on! One jump attack and you're done! Oh! God, I hate those fuckers so much. I just spammed my anchor until his health went down. I have watched Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi was great. Appreciate you, Paulo. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. This has to serve as a shortcut somehow, right? I would really like to believe that it is. Maybe not. Oh shit, this is quite precarious. Whew. Ah, God, that's stressful. This is not a shortcut. This is nothing. I mean, it's just a way to get there, I guess, but I was really hoping for a shortcut. Oh, check out that funny Gravebird helm. It's a good Mama Duck helmet, not gonna lie. I wouldn't wear it because Mama Duck just has such a good face, but... What are some non-Japanese anime that you like? Avatar: The Last Airbender, Castlevania, Invincible, the Boondocks. I wouldn't say Invincible is an anime. It's based on a comic. It doesn't even really use an anime art style. I do like Invincible a lot. Okay, that's got to be another one of the lion guys. There has to be a grace or a shortcut to a grace around here, right? Oh, maybe I'm just hoping for something that's not going to exist. It's Mama Duck, not Mama Quail. You're right about that. When you're right, you're right. You can go down the stairs. I already did. That leads to a dead end. Yeah, I've talked about it before. The thing I really liked about Dungeon Meshi is that it did both comedy and like more emotional storytelling really well. Like it kind of just did both things really well. And I was impressed by that because I thought it was really more of like a comedy focused series, but they managed to like nail you with some really emotional moments too. But I like Avatar. Avatar's really good. I also like Korra. I understand some people do not like Korra, but I like Korra. Alan the alien is so hot to me. And he's so big. He's huge. Stayed up all night, but my internet on my computer stopped working, so I gotta watch this on my phone. I didn't stay up for this. Well, Mini Boom, we're glad to have you here. I'm sorry your internet's out, but welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. That's very kind. I think I should just go face that lion guy. But I'm really just hoping I can find a shortcut to a grace or something. When is your next video coming out? No, I'm curious just because your upload schedule, no offense, is dog shit. Well, for one thing, putting no offense behind something doesn't make it not offensive. That's a bit rude. But it's coming out eventually. Videos are long and they take a lot of work. They take a lot of research, take a lot of writing. And I'd rather take the time to make them good than to push them out on a schedule or something like that. Okay, yeah, I think I just have to go deal with the lion. I wish I hadn't dealt with Beyblade Man, because he took out like half my fucking flasks. But... I'm guessing you didn't care for Lily Orchid's video on Korra. I don't know who Lily Orchid is. And I don't tend to, you know, if it's just that their opinion is that it isn't good, then fine, whatever, that's their opinion. I don't really care that much, to be honest. I feel comfortable enough in my own opinions that I don't dislike other people for their opinions, or dislike their opinions, I would say. I understand why people don't like Korra. I understand it. I just like it anyway. It's not a perfect series. There's a lot of flaws with it, but I did enjoy it a lot. Oh shit. Okay, yep, there's the win one. I was right. Is he gonna come swinging at me from afar? You just throw a fucking tornado? Oh god. Oh god, this is not gonna be easy. I don't have to deal so much damage. Can I just run away? I just want to see if I can find a grease. I know I'm being such a coward right now, but I really, really don't want to like redo this section. There's a lot of pain in the ass enemies here, and I would like to fight this guy and beat him. I don't want to die here. That's all it is. If I can just run past him and get a grace real quick, then I'll come back and fight him, no problem. Okay, now we can battle. Let's do it. I'm kind of abusing the grace here to like break his pathing, I think. But I beat him. See, now it's not even like bad that I ran away because I did defeat him, you know. So even if I hadn't run, I would have won. What do you think of Bleach manga? I think the final arc, the 1,000-Year Blood War arc on its own is better than the overall experience. Like if Bleach was just that last arc, I think it would be a lot better. Soul King, constantly spamming the same message over and over gets you a timeout. It doesn't get me to answer your question faster. You're not being annoying, Luca. Mac is like, leave me alone. I mean, it's just kind of annoying. I'm gonna make a guess about you, Mac. You're either hate JoJo's or never watched this Red JoJo. If my intention's correct, no. I think JoJo's fine. I don't love it or hate it. I enjoy it. I don't think it's as good as some people say it is. That's all. I feel like I have a very like middling opinion on it. Have you seen the latest chapters of Chainsaw Man? Damn, they're wild. Yes, I have. I don't want to talk about them because I don't want to spoil like anime only people or people who aren't caught up. But yes, I am caught up. I enjoy like the action in JoJo because I think it's goofy and funny. I don't particularly think the story or character writing are all that great. What's your favorite game, Mac? It's a tie between Monster Hunter World and Dark Souls 3. How many souls do I have right now? 84,000? Okay. I guess we're gonna fight, aren't we?
The Erd Tree was leading you all along.
We're definitely gonna fight.
You might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence.
This is a big arena.
All along, the clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it.
Oh, you know, we got the golden order thing right now.
Then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
Oh. Be summoned to challenge Needle Knight Leda and her allies. Can I just not? Ah, shit. I can't just not. I'm good, Markan. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way in. I appreciate it. Okay, the and her allies part makes me think that this is a gang fight, in which case I have absolutely no shame in summoning Ansbach. And I'm probably going to summon Jarwhite too. How many enemies do we have to fight here?
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies.
I already killed Dryleaf Dane. We fought before.
I am the Red Mane Freya.
Do I have to fight them one at a time?
I cannot hope for a worthier
Okay.
foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Uh-oh. Here comes another one. Give me Jarwhite! Ow. Oh, don't be doing that bullshit. He's an incant. What? How much damage did he just do? He just like insta-killed me. What? Oh. Well, this is going to be fun. Elden Ring so far, it's never interested me compared to Dark Souls Trio. I like it a lot. I think it's a great game. What do you have the copyright protection boards down there? I don't know. Someone asked me to put them up one time and they've just been there for a while. Oh, we're going to summon Jarwhite right away then. So I don't have to worry about doing it mid-fight.
And our allies will never allow this. I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come.
Ow.
This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Leave him alone. Leave Jarwhite alone, man. Jeez, are you done? Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. Well, I don't love this so far. Not huge on this.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies.
Needle Knife, Leda, Dryleaf Dane. So that's at least 2 people I haven't fought yet. So there's at least 4 enemies that I have to kill here, but probably more. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Let's make it something to remember.
Come on. How can I fucking move? What? What did I just get killed by? Oh. Have you ever played a game that was so hard you started going hollow IRL? I don't know what to say about that. I am caught up with the latest Chainsaw Man chapter. I will not talk about it because I don't want to spoil other people. Fucking orbs. I hate that stupid spell. And spells like it. Well, so far I haven't managed to kill even one of them, so this is going to be super fun.
Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this. I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come.
Leave Jarwhite alone. He's my friend.
This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Shit, I didn't realize he got summoned. Okay, now she's gonna drink. Not today. Sweet, that's one down. Okay, dude's got a lot of poise. He's gonna have to heal. Okay, sweet. Two down. This dude's tossing. Hey, I thought we were friends. I liked more. Everyone else is whatever. I liked more. He was cool. This makes me sad.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord.
Get him, Ansbach. Fuck him up.
It appears that our interests have aligned. A balm upon my soul.
Oh Christ, how many enemies are there? I think I see Leda over there. Yep, she's in here now. Most of them are distracted by Jarwhite. Jarwhite's going ham. Dane's almost dead. No! Dude, come on! Fuck off! I love this. Why are you using an anchor? Because it's a good weapon. And it's funny. She didn't one-shot me, but I had no chance to dodge because I had overlapping attacks to deal with. When's the next video coming out? Eventually! Quit asking! What's up, fan artist?
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this. I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come.
Oh, you have jars too? You think that makes you cool? You think that makes you hot shit?
This is our moment. Let's make it.
You ain't him. Good job, Jarwhite. Where did Jarwhite's health bar go? That's not good. The orbs do so much damage. This is so stupid. Oh.
Well, good Freya.
This is such a dumb fight.
To test my blade against a
This sucks.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow.
By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, get in there and do that before I lose my
I
sanity.
am the Red Mane Freya. The time has is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
So we know she's gonna go for S's here soon. Oh, come on. Okay, or I'm just gonna get ganked and killed. Fuck off! This is so fucking stupid.
Don't you dare approach Mick of the kind. Needle Knight's Ladder, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this. I am the Red Mane Freya. The time is come. I cannot hope for a worthy approach. This
Cool.
is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Watch out for Horn Dog.
It is just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Earth Tree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
Watch out for the orbs. Don't know when they'll fire, but they'll take out the entire health bar of whoever they hit.
Blood of fire. For the dignity of my lord and master, Mordor.
I never could have imagined it. That you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more efficient.
Even killing one of them is just like a massive feat, and there's
And the
5
coming
of them.
the Lord.
There goes Jar White's fucking health bar, man. Oh, this sucks. Bye, Jar White. Sorry you got killed by this guy's bullshit. Really sorry. For both of us, really. Because now I have to deal with the fact that you're not here. Kill him, Ansbach. Good job.
Tragedy this is.
Don't fuck around. This sucks.
Sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot. When you stood before the withered arm.
I feel like I gotta help out Ansbach over here.
How readily the sensation.
Ah! Ah! There goes my fucking health bar, man! Can you back off?
I can't fathom your compatriots. After knowing you.
Are you kidding me? This motherfucker just rotted my ass with 1 jar? That is such bullshit. This fucking sucks. This is such fucking bullshit. Fuck off! What am I supposed to do? I'm just progressively losing health because of this stupid fucking jar. I can't get above half. This sucks. This is such ass. Fuck off! Great. Great! No, great! I'm really glad you got to do that. March of the weak link.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my soul. Its needles kindly make the world a gentler.
This sucks. This is such ass. Oh, and I used the bolus after Scarlet Rot wore off, so that was pointless. Fuck off. Oh my god! Does that have to deal that much damage? Does it? Oh, fuck off! Shit, I thought I got him. Oh my god, stop fucking dodging! How does that hit? Kill him, Ansbach. I'll just distract him. God, that is such ass. What a fucking stupid fight. Absolutely one of the worst fights I've ever made, no doubt. That is such bullshit. It's really weird seeing you mad, like, holy shit. I'm sorry. I don't like getting mad on stream, and I try to temper my frustration, but I'm not the best at it. I apologize. Is that on, Bach? What's up, bro? Thanks for the help. You're a legend.
Righteous tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure. Now I suppose this leaves only one, but in truth I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small... Oh. Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Moog.
I did!
Fear not. I bear no grudge. His Eminence was felled in an honorable duel. Besides, what right have I to complain? Righteous tarnished, I swear upon...
Hansbach's kind of a real one. He doesn't even care that I killed Moog.
I swear.
I was mimicked here in a bleed build because I could not be arsed. Jarwhite was crushing it when he could. That horn guy, whatever his name was, horn dog, his orb attack was fucked up. Seeing you get mad at that fight was validating because I fucking hate that fight. It's pretty garbage. Okay, I am probably not going to beat this today. After dealing with that fight, I do not have the mindset to go into another hard fight, but we'll just see what it is. Oh, shit.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival.
The Radon Festival?
Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now,
Whoa.
the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be.
Is that Radon? That looks like Radon's swords. Am I gonna fight Radon again? Am I fighting Radon too? I think I'm fighting Radon too. Oh my god. They really brought him back. This is really fucking badass. Oh my god, they brought him back. Holy shit! It's Radon too! They brought him back! They did it again! Man, FromSoft is so lazy with these copy-paste bosses. Literally reusing a boss from the base game. Come on, man. Does he have Blood Flame? Oh, shit. When's the next stream? It'll be on Wednesday. Oh, this is like Bile. This is one that's gonna take me some time to learn. Like I said, probably not gonna beat this today. I'll just fight it until I get tired. Oh, okay, you got that move. I still, to this day, do not know how to dodge, and probably not learn how to dodge this time. Ow. Ah, man. Yeah, this is just like it was with Bile, just getting killed instantly over and over until I slowly started to figure it out. Give me a couple hundred tries and maybe I'll start to dodge him reliably. Okay, I had to like instantly dodge after that attack. There are plenty of manga I haven't finished just as I'm bored of them. Like Blue Period, I was just talking about that earlier. It was a circular plot. It had the same plot points over and over. I just got tired of it, so I stopped reading it. I was like, this isn't going anywhere, so I'm gonna, you know, call it good on that. Okay, he's got a lot going on. I wish he was a little bit smaller. I don't like how like hard it is to see him when he's up close to me, because he's up close to me most of the time. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought he was going to come charging at me. Okay, that has a really large hitbox. Uh-oh. Where do I dodge that I don't get damaged there? I don't understand. I bet he drops sorcery. Love you too, Luke. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way, and I appreciate that. So he's got these. All right, so the gravity move where he pulls you in towards him. In the original Radahn fights, to this day, I do not know how to dodge that. And now, like, it doesn't seem to do damage when he pulls you in, but it has this, like, it's like a storm of gravity that hits multiple times. How do you dodge that? I'm not asking for an answer. Don't give me an answer. I'm just talking, thinking aloud. Bro's using Rock Sling on me. He thinks that's going to work. Like, okay, so, alright. I didn't even dodge the initial hit this time, so. Some of these attacks are, like, really fast. I don't know how you're supposed to dodge after these. Blocking, it's not going to be the answer. As intimidating as this attack is, it's like relatively easy to dodge, I say, as I get hit very hard by it. How do you dodge that? It doesn't seem possible. Like, it hits too long. Is it a trick to stay close to him so he doesn't do it? Where's Leonard? Where's your little horse, man? How's Leonard gonna feel knowing you're fighting without him? Okay, I managed to dodge. Okay, I can dodge. Okay, it's probably got to be that you have to dodge the first hit, and then he doesn't do the second hit. Essentially a grab attack. Yo, second phase! That is Blood Flame. He's got Blood Flame. Miquella walks out and it becomes a two boss fight.
At long last.
Oh no, I was joking. Don't do that. I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
Uh-oh.
To I, Miquella, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Isn't a consort like someone you fuck or? Oh man, this hair is gonna make it hard to see what they're doing. Oh crap. Okay, gotta watch out for that. Oh god. Whoa, 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 what the what? I can't even tell what's happening. Okay, I don't know what that attack was. Crap. Shouldn't have dodged away. That was an amateur move. I'm too short, buddy. You didn't hit me with that attack. I can't. I'm too little. Sorry. Shouldn't have been born so big, I guess. Ouch. The fact that the fight resets if you die even at the second phase is BS for me. I mean, that's just how Dark Souls, that's how these games work. I don't know what to tell you. That's just kind of how it is. Half the health bar in first phase, half the health bar in second phase. Whoa, what's this attack? I haven't seen that before. That's a new one. Ow, this is really poorly this time. Yeah. That was a very poor attempt. I am liking the music. It's Radahn's normal theme, but upgraded. Oh shit. And the game lag. That was sick. You done? I was not. Okay. Someone told me that the final boss was disappointing from a lore perspective, but I gotta say, I really like the idea of fighting Prime Mordon. That's a cool idea to be like, this guy was fucking crazy in the base game, and now you gotta fight the real one. I'm so low on stamina. Ah. You winning, son? Not particularly, but I'm doing okay, I think, all things considered. Okay, didn't expect that to extend so far behind the slash. I didn't need to heal there. Whew, hate that attack. You're really on top of it to dodge it. Okay, he hasn't done that twice before. That's cool. I should get used to dodging his attacks as if he has Mikkel on his back. If the attacks are going to be the same either way. Fuck. But with the exception of there being like a light trail afterwards, and I got to get used to dodging that as if it was there. No, you pissant! I know I shouldn't have dodged there, but come on, man. Give me a break. That attack. I don't know how to dodge it. Fuck! That killed me. I have to pee. I'll be right back. Every time you die, it feels like you're about to say, "Oh, fucking come through this screen and beat the shit out of you, Radon." I'm doing okay. I feel fine about this fight. Like I said, the mindset that I'm probably not gonna beat this today helps. So I'm just gonna be in here trying to learn it. I don't expect to win today. This is a very hard boss, and I've already been streaming a good few hours and all that. So I'm just gonna play it and see if I can start to reliably reach second phase or whatever, and you know, it'll be good. I figured out the timing on that stomp. It's like a little bit of a delay from when he actually stomps. Shit, he very rarely does that follow-up attack, and I thought I could heal, but I decided to do it. Well, like I said, if you haven't liked the stream, then get in there and like it. But if I start to get frustrated, I'll stop. Because I don't want to get more frustrated than I've already gotten today. Oh shit. That was too early to heal. I did not need to heal there. Oh. Crap. I really dislike that you can't like avoid this attack if you don't avoid the first hit. I guess the first hit doesn't do damage, so it's whatever, I guess, but it's just kind of frustrating. Okay, I was still healing. Oh, great. It's a good way to open this fight. Oh my god. I'm really bad at this time. Fuck. Eventually, Mashari. Can I put a new pinned comment that says videos take a long time and they'll come out eventually? I'm getting tired of getting asked about it. To your credit, at least you know when to stop so you don't rage on camera. Some people will get saltier than Carthage and keep streaming while being absolutely furious. No, I'm actually really bad about it. I'm trying to be better about it. I wish I wasn't as bad about it as I am. I get into a mood where I'm like, I'm so mad, and if I beat this, I won't be mad anymore, but if I don't beat this, I'll stay mad, and so I just want to beat it, and then I just keep trying, and I get angrier and angrier. It's not good. Okay. Make a video on Pokemon. What do you want me to make a video about exactly? I don't want to make a video on Pokemon. Anyone asking when is the next video coming? We'll get a timeout on the next Solar Eclipse. No, don't do that. It's okay. I'm overreacting because I've just been hearing it a lot lately, and I get it. It has been a long time since I uploaded, and I appreciate that you guys are interested in my videos and want to see more of them. It's just they do take a long time, and getting asked about it doesn't make it any easier or make them come out any faster. I don't know. So you don't even know what you want me to talk about. You want me to make a video on Pokemon. You don't know what I would make it about, and you're daring me to do it. Okay, there was a little lag spike there. I'm not sure if that picked up on camera, but it fucked up my dodge, so that was cool. Man, I'm having some rough encounters here, man. Hi, Beanie. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't see you. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. When are you making the required Morrowind video essay? I'm going to report you to the Video Essay Authority if you don't get to work on it. Okay, we're getting better at dodging that one, which is good. This is a terrible spot to dodge this. Maybe not, because half the rocks crash into a wall. Good dodges, good dodges. Crap. I gotta start dodging in for the rock slam, but I keep not doing that. I'm gonna dodge out this time because I need to heal, but when I need to attack, I need to dodge in. Need some stamina, bro. Alright, now comes the part where I die, probably. Where is this attack hitting? I don't understand. Holy shit! It's still going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! You weren't kidding! He does that Melania's move! Okay, what? How do you... I've beaten like 2 Elden Ring bosses, and both the bosses have kind of annoyed me in a way that Dark Souls 3 never did. There's a lot of very annoying bosses in this game. I am befuddled on how I'm supposed to dodge any of that. And that's not a great feeling. Okay, that was an insane bunch of dodging just there. Can we just commend myself for that just now? That was some insane dodges. Now let's go die. Oh my god, here it comes again. Fuck me. What am I supposed to do? Holy shit. Oh no. There's gonna be battered for light attacks on top. Yep, I'm fucked. Oh, this sucks. How am I supposed to learn this? This is hell. Oh. I was prepared for the second jump this time. That was very poor dodging. You were doing great though. I'm doing pretty well in the first phase, except for this very bad example. I feel like I can learn the first phase pretty well, but I really dislike. Someone was just talking about the two-phase thing being overused. I actually kind of like the two-phase thing, because I like how it can like evolve a boss throughout the fight, so you can't just like learn the one moveset. I think it's kind of interesting. I like when they like get you used to a certain like easier phase and then a harder phase. I don't like when like the second phase is basically a different boss entirely. I don't particularly enjoy that. But the problem I'm having with a fight like this, and with some fights throughout these games, is just that like the second phase is so hard, and I have so little time to practice it because it takes me so long to get to it. It's like I feel very like hopeless right now in terms of how to dodge a lot of those second phase attacks, and I don't have the opportunity to practice it because I have to get through this first. So that's the only thing I'm feeling right now. It's just frustration that I don't have a better opportunity to learn the second phase. Crap, I was looking at chat. I don't agree that the two-phase thing is overused, because it's basically every boss at this point. It's just like a part of what you expect in these games. There's definitely like some like good phase 2 and bad phase 2 moments. Like Bile, I think, had a really good phase 2, where it was like, okay, he's using all the attacks you're used to, but he has some new ones, and you have to adjust how you're dodging. That was a good phase 2, but like Elfrida, as much as I like that boss fight, it's like you have to learn 3 different bosses to beat that, and it's kind of like, I wish I could just fight one of them at a time. Yeah, Malakath is a great example. Malakath, not a great phase 2. It's an entirely different boss at that point. So I wish I could just beat the first boss and then fight the second boss. But instead I have to fight the first boss every time I want to fight the second boss. What about 3 phases? I mean, same deal. If it's good, it's good. What did I miss? I'm fighting God. And he's not very nice. Oh god, here we go again. Okay, I gotta figure out the timing of this attack. Nope, that was too early. Oh shit. I got a hit in. I got one hit in. Oh, that was a grab. That was a grab? That was like the least telegraphed grab of all fucking time. What did he hit me with? hell? Okay, okay, I'm done. Clearly. How did I survive through that? Okay, cool. I don't want to dodge any of this. The light makes it so hard to see. I can't even see what's happening. Oh. I find it comedic right now because it's so absurd, but at some point it's going to start making me really mad. Let's look at chat. Okay. Guess I can't heal. I was prepared to heal after that, but... Oh, okay, I was in the middle of healing her down. That's really not cool. I'm doing really badly. You were laughing at it, reminds me of when I would go to a test without studying, take one look at it and laugh because I knew I was fucked. What was that grapple? What even was that hug? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was thrown off by that. That was just legit, like, the least telegraphed dodge ever. It was like I was teleported into his arms. And I don't know what he did to me. He didn't do any damage, but he put some curse on me. Okay. Oh, there goes my health bar. Nothing me and my trusty anchor can't do. We'll beat this eventually, someday, in the next 5 to 10 years. Ow. The light, I really dislike the light. It makes it so hard to see what's going on. I can't even survive. Like, how am I supposed to learn this phase if I can't even survive for 30 seconds? And about the Pokemon video, you should make a video on the manga. Probably not. Probably not going to do that. You come over here. I'm not going into that corner. I don't like that. That's a bad spot. Yep, that's better. That's a good boy. I really dig this first phase. I think it's really fun. I enjoy dodging these attacks. I wish I had an opportunity to understand the second phase. Because my dodge. I don't know how I'm going to beat this boss if I can't. Even learn the second phase. Okay, don't know how that hit. Okay, didn't have time to heal. I know I'm healing out of turn here, but come on, man. Just give me a second. You're doing good. Okay, that's cool. Think you're reaching your limit, Mac? I'm good. I'm still okay for now. You just have no chance to orient yourself in phase 2. It's really the flashbangs. I can't process. I can't even like process what the attack is because I can barely see it. Okay. Good start. Appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. I should have built, but I wanted to get an attack in. I do not think those attacks. I think those attacks are way too fast. Like, if I can dodge a first hit, I can't hit the dodge a second hit. It just hits too fast. You have to perfectly dodge it in order to dodge that. Like every time I get hit by the second sword swing. Every single time when he does this attack in particular. You may need to dodge to the left instead of the right. So his sword's out of reach or something. Okay, didn't have time to heal after that attack. That's cool. So far, I've used a lot of flasks, and I should reallocate my magic flasks. I'm not going to use them in this fight. There's no way I'm going to have time to cast anything in this fight. I'm doing really badly this time. See, I always get hit by the second sword swing when he does that attack. I do drink physic, I haven't needed to. Okay, you're doing this right from the get-go, huh? I can't, there's no, like, they don't have any, like, arm movement or anything when they do that attack, so I can determine that I'm gonna die here. There's no way I live through this. I can't even see. I don't have the opportunity to process what's happening to me. Max mad now. Do I seem mad? I'm fine. Appreciate you, Ublins. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. I'm dead. I mean, every time you die, there's this furious silence which makes me assume you're mad. I mean, I'm mad. I mean, I'm definitely not, like, happy. But, like, you'll know when I'm mad. Because I don't do a good job of hiding it. Okay, I had a nice lag spike there, which made it impossible for me to dodge that. Always get hit by the second sword hit. I think it happens too fast for you to dodge it. Unless you dodge it, like, perfectly. It's really irritating. Okay, time to get nuked. Oh my god. Like someone, let's go frame by frame and try to break down just what the fuck happened, because I can't understand it. my god! I thought it was a different attack. Which is what noise in the second phase. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to learn this when I can't even see what's happening. I really appreciate how he doesn't give you enough time to heal after that attack. That's really awesome. Okay. 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 Let's try. Oh, you're gonna do it anyway. Okay. All right. Even though I didn't get hit by it. So truly the only way to deal with that attack is just not get by it. I'm not making a video on Pokemon, Sashi. Quit asking. You're being kind of annoying. Welcome back, Vini. Poorly dodged on my part. Oh, I'm dead. Nothing I can do to dodge this, so. Is lagging for everyone or just me? Well, I'm not dropping frames, so it's probably just the game. It does have little like pauses here and there that are throwing off my dodges every now and then, which is really irritating. I'm hesitant to blame the game though, because I am streaming at the same time, which is a big CPU draw. There's a little hitch right there. So if you saw that on stream, it's not the stream, it's the game. Probably. Well, that's the roll catch you were talking about, oh my god, the double cross sword thing. Because, yeah, that fucking sucks. I was so caught off guard by the fact that I didn't get hit by the second sword that I got hit by the third attack. This is a really bad attempt. I'm like surviving a long time, but I'm using all of my heals. Okay. Did you collect all the fragments? I think I'm probably missing some, because right now I'm on like a 14 blessing, and I feel like it would probably top out at a 15 blessing, but I feel fine. I'm doing enough damage. I'm taking enough damage. It's just that the second phase of this fight is absurd. I'm fine, Luca. Oh good, I can't avoid that. Guess I was just too close for that, that's cool. Okay. Great. So I guess I just have to guess the timing, because they have no part of their animation that would suggest what the timing is, which is cool. And I just have to hope that one day I get it. I'm fucked. The hair sucks. I can barely see past it. I can't tell what movements he's doing past the hair. If I was a boss fight, people would say the same about me, you feel me? I don't know what's about to happen because of Nicola, but I'm sure it's not going to be good. Yep, not good. Not good. How am I supposed to dodge that? There's too many attacks. How are there 20? I searched everywhere. How have I missed that many blessings? Whatever. Most of the part effects just do FPS damage. You know what? There is actually an area that I have not gone to that I forgot about. Oh, crap. Come on. Give me a second to heal. You gotta use a giant rocket. Oh, and then he's gonna use this thing, right? Right, I'm dead. I just remembered there's still this entire area that I didn't explore because I still can't figure out how to get there. And no one tell me how to get there. I'm not asking. But there's probably a lot of stuff here that I could use. So I'll go back and do that. After maybe a fight or two. Okay, I dodged. I really did. But that's okay. Oh, good. And here comes an unavoidable AoE. That's cool. Okay, I'm doing great. That's my limit. That's my limit. Can't go on. I'm gonna start getting mad and yelling and screaming and hitting things if I keep doing this. So I'll fucking, because I can't figure it out on my own. I'll look up how to get up into the northern section of the game, and next stream we'll go explore there and hope I find enough blessings to not rip my hair follicles out of my skull. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday for that. I actually like the first phase. I think the first phase is good. But the second phase is like a visual nightmare. I can't figure out how to dodge anything. Because there's like every attack, there's a pillar of light in my eyes. Which sucks. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday for that. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you then. Appreciate ya. Bye-bye.